I came into this world at 11 pounds and 3 ounces. And pretty much all of my childhood had problems with weight. And then when I was in high school, probably 11th grade, I dropped some weight and would probably be considered a normal weight. But once I graduated, got married, had children, then the weight just started coming on a lot, quickly. Over the years, I have done physician's weight loss, I have done Weight Watchers numerous times. I have done doctor administered programs where you go in, you weigh in, they give you shots. I've done liquid diets, I've done just about every diet out there.
Well, one of the reasons that a lot of people don't understand is that many of the patients in our population have genetic disorders that cause their obesity. It's not just that they're just sitting down at the table and eating too much. They actually have metabolic disorder, so their body doesn't deal with the foods and the calories that they take in the same way as a normal person. So for her, she's tried her entire life, and she's worked for several years with us actually trying to get that weight off in natural ways and in with medications, and it's just not worked for her.
They call it metabolic syndrome, or at least he did. He told me that no matter what, I would never be able to consume more than 500 to 600 calories and not gain weight, ever. So the fact that I went the route that I did gave me restrictions, so I couldn't eat as many calories, but I should have chosen the surgery that gave me the malabsorption part of the surgery, because my body doesn't metabolize like it should, and the malabsorption through the Roux-en-Y will enable me to not absorb calories like I normally would.
Well, today she's going to have a gastric bypass procedure. She is a special case who has already had what's called a restricted procedure, something called a vertical banded gastroplasty. And so that worked for her for a limited amount of time, and now she has regained her weight. And we're going to add something to the restriction. It's called malabsorption, and that is part of what the gastric bypass procedure does. So we're going to, if you will, reroute the intestines in a fashion that will decrease the length of intestine that she has for absorption.
She's been looking forward to this, because her mother died of diabetes, and she just wants to take better care of herself. You're wearing your parts out. Women want to look good. They want to look good for themselves and for everybody else. So I know, even though as tough as she is, she wants her body to look better. I mean, anybody would want that.
My youngest son got married, and you think we're going to have pictures. It's going to be an event where you have to be seen, and you want him to be proud of you, and you want to look good. That might have been one part of it.
It'll make her happier. So they'll say it, if Mom ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
Well, we've been working since 2011 with a wellness program at Care Medical Care. We realized that we were really not doing our patients justice in that we were trying to treat their medical problems, but we really weren't treating the underlying obesity as a disease. And times have changed. There's been a lot of research that has gone into obesity as a disease that it is. And we felt like we needed to make sure that we gave them a complete care package. And so for the most part, our patients are able to lose the weight with the diet, lifestyle education, and the medications and treatments that we give them and teach them in the office. So they never reach the point, most of them, that they need the surgery. But there are patients who have genetic disorder that's great enough that it can't be overcome with just the lifestyle treatments alone. And so we felt like we weren't giving them a complete arsenal of tools in the toolkit to treat obesity as a disease without being able to also offer them the bariatric surgeries that are indicated for each individual patient.
Well, tomorrow I will be having surgery. So today there's a little bit of apprehension because it is a major surgery, but it's also excitement because I've waited for this for about 6 months. We've been working on this process for about 6 months. So I'm excited for myself, but I'm also excited for Dr. Atwater and Dr. Lynch because Dr. Lynch has worked really hard to help me to get to this point so that this was available to me. And I just feel like it's going to be like a rebirth or a new birth and a new day to start a new life. So I'm excited about it.
Thankfully, we have Dr. Atwater, who's extremely skilled at this, so that made it easy for us to say this is the part that we were missing, and rather than having to send the patients 2 or 3 hours away to get the surgery that they need, we now can offer it here as part of our program, and we can continue to follow them and work with them and help to maintain their health following the procedure.
When you go to Dr. Lynch's office, every time you go, they're going to weigh you, and it's almost like you're being judged by what the outcome is on those scales. And it'll be exciting for me, for Dr. Lynch to see success for me.
She's been a real trooper. She's worked really hard. We're proud of her. She's going to have a good outcome,
Very.
and it's going to be life-changing for her.